Hey, hello, and welcome. This video is going to be a review on the Orbit Key Finder, which is a Bluetooth key finder, or really helps you find any items. But what's really cool about this product is it works as a selfie remote, which most Bluetooth finders don't have that option. Also, just a note, it is iOS and Android compatible. And then looking at the package, what we've got inside, we can see this product offers a last seen location on the map. It has up to a 6-month battery life, a separation alert, so when your orbit gets a certain distance away from your phone, you will get an alert. There is a built-in speaker and also a replaceable battery and battery opening tool. So also water resistant. So let's go ahead, open up this packaging and see how the setup goes. So now that we've got our packaging open, we can see we've got the Orbit Bluetooth tracker. We have a key ring. We also have a little keychain loop that allows us to clip onto different items, maybe a purse or something like that. We have the Orbit opener, so if you have to change a battery. And then they also, in the packaging, send you a second or a replaceable coin cell battery. So that's pretty cool. So next what we're going to do is we're going to set it up on the iOS app. So first couple screens walk you through how it works. Press Find Orbit on the app to make the Orbit ring. It's got a little speaker inside. You can also find your phone by pressing the button on the Orbit and it'll make your phone ring. So it's kind of hard to see, but there is a tiny little button on the outside of the Orbit that you can press and it'll make your phone ring. Another feature of the Orbit is that you can take a selfie with it. So you can select your camera icon on the app in the top right corner and then press the button on the Orbit and that will make your camera take a picture. And then if your Orbit is out of range, it'll show your location on the map. And then finally, first time activation, press and hold on your Orbit for 5 seconds and you should hear a beep. So let's go ahead and try that. So 1, 2. Aha, there we go. We've got the beep that time. Let's hit continue. Connected. All right, so you can see we've got the connected sign on top. So we're gonna hit done. And now let's hit the Orbit logo. We've got a 99% signal. Our distance is near. It's connected. We've got full battery power. So let's go ahead and try and find our Orbit. So you can see it's ringing. It has a bit of a blue flash to it, which is nice, especially if you have to find it at night. Yeah. So that's the Orbit at first glance. So in the settings, we can set the separation alarm. So when we are if we get separated from the Orbit and the phone, we can get a phone alert. We can also set up a safety zone. So for example, your safety zone could be your Airbnb listing. So while the key is in that area, you would not get a separation alarm or any of those alarm notifications. And then also, if you want to take a picture, you can take the camera icon in the top right corner. You're gonna have to allow Orbit to use your camera in the camera mode. If we touch the button on Orbit, boom, it just took a picture. So pretty cool little feature with that. Allows you to set up your camera somewhere at an angle, press the button, and you've got a picture. So very neat, very cool. So one really cool aspect of using the Orbit and integrating it with your Airbnb listing is you can put it on your listing's keys, and should they get lost in the world, it'll show their last location on the map. If it's lost somewhere within your listing and your guest can't find it, you can use the app to ring it, which is awesome. Another use for the Orbit is maybe attaching it to a TV remote. Maybe your guests leave your remotes hidden somewhere in the house after they check out, tucked in the cushions, I don't know, maybe rolled up in the bedding, who knows. But you don't know where it is. You could also attach one of these, possibly with this little loop attachment as opposed to the key ring, to your remote, and that's another idea for how hosts could integrate this into their listing. I know me personally as a host, a lot of issues I've had are with guests losing my keys. So working with someone or a company like Orbit with a Bluetooth tracker, I think would be awesome to help out hosts and make hosting easier. So if you're interested in purchasing the Orbit and integrating it with your Airbnb listing, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the description box below.